How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Valheim. For today, we're doing some work on the base. Now, we're not touching the structure. I like how it's set up. Looks very, very nice, very functional, just the right size. But we're kind of doing some remodeling on the roof tiles and probably some of the structure. Now, we've got the dark wood finally unlocked. That's the tar from the plains mixed with some normal wood. And what I usually do is for the roof, I replace pretty much the whole thing, right? All the way down to where the stone is and change it over for the dark wood. What I want to try is something a little bit different. I want to leave the core wood as the full structure and just replace the roof tiles. We'll kind of see how it looks. If it looks bad, which, I mean, it might, we'll go ahead and kind of redo the whole roof. It'll be painful for me, not as much for you. I'll do it off camera. But the inside structure for the core wood is going to stay. Really, really like how it looks. So it's going to be a lot of work. And I'm also thinking for the doors and stuff, right? I like having no doors on my base. It's just kind of how I play the games. But we might put some out here because turn our HUD on. The Darkwood doors look fantastic, man. These things, they're gates. Of course, we'll leave them open all the time, but we'll probably put one up right here and one on the back side there too. So it shouldn't be too bad. Now, in the last video, we did the seal tower, right? It was quite the chore. A lot of stuff in there. We got some good stuff, but you guys left me a comment and said that I totally missed something at the bottom. Went back to grab all of our resources, and there's a chest in the bottom, and it had 2 eggs in it. Now, eggs get unlocked with Yagluth, so we can buy them, but they're like 1,500 coins each. So finding 2, as long as I don't mess it up, we should be set and never have to buy them, right? Do breeding with the chickens, things like that. So next video, what we'll probably do is I'm thinking, drop this off, is setting up a place for the chickens over here. Now, there's 2 different places we could do it. One would be right here by the bees. Not sure how that'll work out because I got some of the stuff from the Mistlands I want to put over there. We could do a very small coop right here. The other option is to build it on the other side of our base, right? We got all this land over here. Might kind of work out. It's going to be a very small coop. I don't need too many of the eggs, but that'll unlock some new foods for us with the chicken. Plus, gives us some feathers so I don't have to farm up all of the wood and stuff too, right? What'll be going on over there with the deer and the pigs. So right here might work. We'll see, we'll see. That might be in the next video, though, just to kind of get that up and running. So, let's take a quick nap, and we'll start on the building for the day. Nothing like a good night rest before we do all of our building. So I think up here, too, what we'll work on after we do the roof is work on the railings here. We might replace a lot of these and put some of those up here. That was kind of the whole game plan, is have those up and have it framed in. I still want to leave this part open, but it might look a little bit better than having the core wood. Again, all depends on how the roof works out. The core wood structure here does kind of match with the other columns in here. I don't really want to replace this whole thing. So again, all depends on how it looks. Let's grab some stuff and get building. I did do some work with the ores and stuff, right? Did quite a bit of farming in between videos. I was wanting to get a lot of the eyes together. Best way to do that is to farm up some of the copper, which we kind of need anyways, and do it around nighttime. Dude, so many gray dwarfs come through the woods. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Main thing we're missing, though, is some more of the normal metal, plus some of the silver, and then we're kind of set for ores for a little bit, you know? Also took care of the one tar pit that was over by the steel tower. So, it works, man. It works. It's not too bad. We're kind of stocked up on our stuff. Let's leave the eggs in here so I don't accidentally eat them or drop them. We'll start off back here. So what we'll do, probably have to remove these. And maybe leave this border on the outside. Oh, you know what? Let's grab a stone cutter. I think we have to remove the stone parts before we can actually clip in the door properly. There we go. Gonna need that for this side as well. Maybe we can set it right here in the middle. Not have to move it. That should move you, and you. And then we'll place down 2 of the doors. There we go. You know what? We don't really need that one piece in here. With the curve. Right? Because you can't see it because of the door. So what we'll do is replace it with some normal ones. Let's do one of these across the top. Easy. Zoom back in. Hate how it does that. There we go, man. There we go. That looks fantastic, man. Of course, we'll leave them open because, like I said, man, I hate messing with doors in games. Slows you down, you know? That kind of works. Not sure about changing this up out here, too. Again, all depends on how the roof tiles look with the core wood as the frame. If anything, everything that's core wood up top will totally get replaced. Now, this one might be a little bit weird, right? Because we got a huge gap in the ceiling here. We want it to be on the outside, I think. Let's go ahead and frame it in first. We need to grab some metal. 8 more, we should be good on that. Let's grab some more wood, too. We'll grab this. And we'll leave the core wood. There we go. Proper doors on our base. Now, the front is not going to have doors at all. I mean, it has to be open, dude. It's the way that it goes, man. Kind of works with the design as well for this part with the glass. Come down here. Have our nice boat dock here soon. Cannot wait for that. All right, so that's kind of set here. Let's work on the roof, man. So the thing about the roof is, 1, we got all this stuff already attached to it. And 2, when you start removing parts, it kind of messes with the structural integrity. So we'll kind of see what happens. It might all fall apart. It's happened before, and it'll happen again. So, let's start with this. We'll do a small little piece right here to test it and see how it looks with the core wood as a frame. Let's do it on this side. Is that going to break? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, so remove those. Is that the 26? Absolutely. That bird went right in the base. That was kind of weird. Glad they don't have any collision. That might look fine. Almost jumped right in. The light wood with the dark wood might be okay. It'll save us from having to do the whole roof, you know? Then we got these to place back up. We need some more wood. It's fine. That'll work. We'll go with this. Again, it'll save us a ton of time. Plus, the core wood is a little bit more bulky than the normal wood. So it kind of stands out for having that as our framework, you know? From in here, it should look about the same. It's a little bit darker, but you don't have all the little fronds kind of sticking off from the thatch. So that's the main thing about the dark wood that I like. I mean, that and the color looks fantastic, man. All right, give me a few minutes. I'll go ahead and replace all the decking. And then we'll come back, and we definitely need to do some work on this. And one main thing we'll do is right here. We're going to replace all this with the these. So it all kind of matches. So it's going to be quite a bit of stuff, man. Quite a bit of stuff. But it'll be fantastic once we get it done. So actually, it's not too bad with the core wood. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it looks pretty decent. So we'll probably end up leaving it. It'll save us a ton of time, too, having to replace it all. What we might do, though, is right here. Maybe add in another brace going this way? Possibly? Where's that at on the inside? I still have to do this here, too. It's not that big of a deal. I want to change around this front side, too, a little bit. Maybe we'll put in a bracing right here, too, and one coming down, and use the actual dark wood for that. Kind of see how it looks. So that's going to be... Well, actually, we have some there already. It's this one. But it's on the inside, not the outside. So we can't put another one of the logs there. I mean, that's fine, man. That's fine. Super nice, though. Up here, we need to change this over. And then I think for the rest of the structure, just leave it as a core wood. Now for the tar, we're going through quite a bit of it. We still have some left. I was hoping to have enough for the boat dock too. But I think we'll have enough for the roof and have to get some more. Some for the boat dock and then some for the portal room out here too. I thought about changing these around as well. I don't know. Since we're leaving all the framework, we might just leave that for the windows. Now right here, we need to replace all these with the Darkwood. It'll kind of tie in that with the roof and stuff, you know? Anyways, almost the end of one day. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And then probably do this top part. Now for the top part, all we're doing is probably the same thing. And just doing the decking. Up there. I think we'll leave the core wood on the outside. Seems how we're leaving it on the roof here. Alright, so 2 in-game days later. It took forever, dude. But the roof is complete. I like it, man. I like it. It looks so much better. Now, I did go ahead and remove the brace that we had across here. It looks super, super weird. So what we might do... How much tar do we have on us? We got 10. We can get started on it. I think what we might do is put... Let's just leave nothing up there. Leave it blank. Kind of looks good the way that the end is anyways. We do want to replace these, though. With the actual tar wood. I was worried about it raining while I was doing this. It sucks because if you're doing roof work, right? And you've got all the roof ripped off, which is kind of how I was doing it. And it starts raining, all your wood inside starts taking damage. So you have to go back and repair it all. It sucks super bad, dude. So this should look a lot better here. Maybe not from the inside because it's up so high. Can't really see it, but definitely want a finished look on the base. There we go, man. There we go. We got, what, 5 more? Just enough for the other side. We still got to work on that, too. We'll do that here in a few minutes. Let's get rid of these real quick. And this will be totally done up here. Looks a little bit weird. Because it ends right here. I mean, it's not too bad. There's a core wood right there, too. It's fine, man. It's fine. I like it. All right, so let's drop off some core wood. Grab some regular. Grab some more tar. And then I want to replace all of the beams right here with the Darkwood. Now, I think what we'll end up doing, too, is I'll do it off camera because it's going to take me forever. I want to totally replace all these. The signs are a little bit different, right? I didn't have all of the wood placed in the same place. So we'll rebuild all this, and instead of using the core wood, we'll use these beams. And it'll look a ton better, man. Try to get everything leveled out. And what I want to do is have all the plains, the mountains, the swamp, the mistlands, all on one level. Maybe over here. And that way all of our good stuff is super easy to get to. Have a couple of them for just dumping stuff into. And then we still got plenty. We've got 3 more up there. So that might be enough for all of our gameplay. I'm hoping. Again, all depends on what's in the mistlands plus the ashlands. Never been to the ashlands. So if we need to build some more storage, I'm not sure where to do it. Might remove this right here and just kind of put storage there too, if we have to. Kind of see how that works out. Let's get some tar. We're down to just 100 left. I didn't think it was going to cost this much to redo our base. Remove some of these. Show you how it looks, and then I'll do the rest of them. Now, I still want to do some work up here before we go too. To try to make that look a little bit better. Go all the way to the end. Let's start down here. Might be a little bit easier. And we'll do one of these from down here. There we go. Let's just do one more here too. Kind of frame it in some. Don't want to do it there. It might make it look a little bit weird. There we go, dude. A little bit of a design around here. All right, give me a few minutes. I'm going to do the rest of this. And then we'll work on this top part. And I think that's kind of it for the most of the roof, right? All this is good. We'll probably... We put some here too. Oh, we got the core wood, but we got some decoration as well. Dude, the glare from that sun is no joke, man. Now with that, can we do the top part too? Off to the side? Absolutely not. That would have looked pretty cool doing it up this way and then down around here. Can we do this side? We can. It's going to overlap. Why does it overlap so far? Oh, it's a bigger size than the actual roof part. Easy. It's a little bit weird, but it kind of works out still. Do this side as well. And we could probably change up the angle of, or not the angle, but where these are clipped to. But that'll kind of dictate, or that'll kind of change the way that the whole design is too. I don't want to mess with that. Let's do this. Attach it. There we go. There we go, man. There we go. That's not too bad. That's a little bit of design. I really want to change these out. Which one's easier to get to? This side. Alright, so what we need to do is... you know what? If we do that... It might be too much. Let's leave the windows like they are. I think that's enough. That's enough of a design. Let me go ahead and get this done in here, and then we'll work on the top part there, and that should be about it. Oh yeah, this back part too. I'll change the tiles around, and then whenever we come back in a minute, we'll kind of work on doing a design right here too with some cross beams. It might look a little bit better. Right now it's kind of free-floating with nothing there. It looks a little bit weird to me. That looks fantastic, man. So glad we got that thing totally done. I like how we have the core wood still. It's kind of different, right? Then you got the dark wood plus the lighter too for the frame. Makes it kind of pop and stand out a little bit. Now for this part right here, what I was thinking was to do this, right? And do a piece coming down and maybe put one of the dragons from over there back here too. That might look kind of weird. Let's grab some core wood. We don't have any on us. Grab some core wood. We might use that instead. Grab some of the fine wood too. What do we need for the decorations? We got a wolf one, and we got a bird as well. I kind of like the dragon ones, really, though. Just fine wood. So let's grab a little bit of this. We'll grab... Oh, it's in here. Drop you off. And then grab 10 of these. In here looks fantastic, though. Went ahead, did the border here, right? And also did the border back here. So around the whole part of the frame, it's totally done. And that way where the floor connects to the wall, it looks a little bit better for the seam. And might do the same thing up here. Around this, right there. It's kind of where our bed is, you know? It's gonna be a short one. Not much, but again, just something for the seam. We could do that too around the top parts. I didn't think about that. Might be too much. That might show on the outside though if we clip it up there. Let's do some science. Right here by the ladder. We put that there. Will it show on the top? It does. I don't want that. That's fine. We'll just leave it on the bottom part. So, for over here, let's do one of these. One of these. And then we'll do the decoration on the middle. Middle-ish. Should it be there or on the very top? I think that works there. Let's do this too. Do one more. Just to kind of fill it in on the inside. Make it look like a doorway. If we put it here, it might be right in front of the door too much. Yeah, see, the doors come up a little bit higher than this, so we'll leave that side off. That's not too bad, man. Looks a little bit better than what it did. Alright, so, last order of business. I don't know if we're going to do anything with it. But we might try to... Actually, we could put some of these down on the side, too. It's not going to really work. Unless we just leave that open down there. Looks a lot better. I don't like how that's open, but looks a lot better. We could remove the wall there. What if we frame it in? That looks awkward. We will leave it on the bottom, though. It's fine, man. It's fine. Anyways, where we were, let's try some science right here real quick. Let's remove these. I guess we'll leave that one there. We'll remove that. Let's actually remove this. I need some wood. Wait, what? Fine wood? Didn't harvest too much of that. Didn't think we were going to really use it today. Grab some tar, too. And let's see about doing these here. So that's the same height as that, if it's not built up on the core wood. What we can do on this side, I don't want to have it fully blocked off because then it's a very small area. I like cutting a corner there to go up and down. We could just do 2. Perfect size for that, and then cap it off here on the side. I mean, that kind of works. Let's replace all this up here. I just refilled all my torches before I started recording, too. Replace it with the Darkwood. I kind of want stairs coming down from right here. Gonna be honest. One set going down. It might look a little bit weird. We could try it out real quick, though. You don't know until you know, you know? Let's do it from down here. We'll do a corner piece right here. Maybe. One on the end. We'll still go ahead and put this right here. Well, let's check for the stairs. Let's remove you. Put you back outside where you go. Let's leave them right here for the moment. And let's remove these. Our scaffolding. So we can try the stairs. The thing is, it's going to be offset from the rest. Plus, I like having that kind of open down there. But I do run up and down a lot. So let's just see how it looks, man. Doesn't mean we have to leave it. I want to see how far down it goes. Super far down. Not worth it. We would get rid of those if we left this. But yeah, with the way that this is up here, it's all offset. So it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. I do want to make a base to where the middle goes all the way up, though. I mean, eventually, maybe. So what we'll do is we'll still leave it open. We'll just cap it off with these. To me, it looks a little bit weird going from the core wood to the dark wood. It's not that big of a deal, though, really. Please do not go up to the top of the roof. Is that going to be core wood or, I guess, dark wood? Make it all blend in. I just broke something else. I clicked when it disappeared. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Let's go ahead and cap off this too, so it doesn't look super weird. There we go. A little bit of a border. So do one of these. We'll do one of these, possibly. That'll work. And we'll cap this off down at the end. Is that going to be the proper amount for this? Yep. Fantastic. Building in Valheim is the best, man. I'm telling you. No other game is quite like it. We need to see if that's kind of sticking outside or if that's inside. I think it's clipped properly on the inside here. Let's grab some wood real quick. What broke? Something broke. I heard it. It's a terrifying thing when you're building, I'm just saying. Grab a stack of you. We might need to move this closer to put our torches up here too. We need some resin. Let's check this first. There's some more parts up there. Let's build our ladder. Hello? There we go. So it's not sticking out of the roof, so that kind of works. Need some resin, and then that's going to be a little bit open right there. That may be fine, though, on the corner. And do that. Let's grab a stack. We'll totally fill it up. I don't like this right there. It's kind of in the way. We are not redoing our whole base design just for that one part, though, you know? So do you want to face it in or out? I kind of like it where I was facing out this way. We are in range of the forge, too, which is very, very nice. Fill those back up. There we go, man. There we go. It's not too bad. Now, I thought about doing these over here, too. That might be a little bit too much. It would kind of fit with the Darkwood theme in here. How high are these? It would be the same height. Let's do it. Let's take these. We'll totally redo this whole thing. Now, it might work out, too, to where the post down below, you can kind of see it right there. Kind of blends in here, so we don't need the bottom part anymore, either. We got 57 left on the tar. I cannot believe we used that much. I'm so glad that before I started recording, I went ahead and did that one last tar pit that was over by the CO tower, because otherwise, we'd be out of tar already. And there will be a small little gap right here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. A couple of these up top. It fits in a little bit easier than with the core wood, too. And then we need to do some of the item stands. Where do we want to have them at, though? Let's do 1, 2, in between 2 and 3. Is that the proper way? It is. Fine wood. How are we? It might be down below. See, how are we missing it? We had just enough. Okay, well, we got some more. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. It might be on the roof, too. Kind of weird how things teleport up sometimes instead of down. We don't need the core wood. What was it, between 2 and 3? Alright, put you back right here. And you back right there. Looks a ton better. Not crazy how that's kind of sticking through the part right there. Can't really do anything about it. Not sure what to put up here. We'll do something, man. There's a little bit of room here. I like having the lights. My center there's a little bit better. When they run out, I just filled them up. I'm not wasting more of my eyes. That kind of ties in all the dark wood, right? Dark wood on the deck. Some there on the bracing. Some here. Got the core wood there. Core wood on the frame. So got core wood down here. I think we're kind of set for the most part. We could do some of the dark wood here, I think. just for a baseboard. It's kind of excessive, not really needed, but looks fantastic, man. What I like doing in Ark too is having the baseboards down there. Usually do it with the pillars and stuff. Kind of ties in the wall, or yeah, the wall to the floor, you know. Got 47. That might be enough to totally do this. And it might look better too over here by the windows. There we go. It's a little bit better. Alright, let me do these around here, and I think that's the last part, right? Should be. Possibly. Maybe. There's always more to build. Alright, so it is the third and final day, and dude, I tell you what, the storm is going nuts out there, man. So glad we got the roof done before that happened. I was kind of worried that that was going to happen when I was in the middle of having half the roof taken off. But anyways, we got the frame done on the top and the bottom. Looks fantastic. Now we do got one weird part over here. Not sure why, but right there, it'll stick outside of the base if I put one of the short ones. Over here, it doesn't. Not sure why, man. Super weird, but is what it is. So yeah, top and bottom done. We've got the frame on the front side too, right? Around the border up there. Looks a little bit better. We've got the whole top part done with the Darkwood. We got some of them here as well. Looks a lot better, man, than having all that core wood up here. Kind of ties in that with this as well, you know? Now down here, I did go ahead and do the baseboards around here. All the way up to the fireplace. Not on the inside. Look, dude, tar wood is super, super flammable, okay? We don't want any mishaps framed in the oven. We got the doors, which look fantastic, man. Even though we always have them open. We've got the top side here kind of sorted out some too. It looks super weird the way that it was, all open. But now we got some proper bracing up, and then we've got the dragon over here too. We've got the deck on the top done, and the whole top part up there too looks a lot better. Removed all that core wood, and kind of relieved some of the tension up there. It was like red. That's kind of like reddish orange, so it's a lot more stable. Wish we had some of the barley to put in there, man. Perfect time to get it all ground up, you know. Front side here looks a lot better. We're just having a little bit of the dark wood for a design. Matches in with the rest of the base. I like it, man. So glad we actually got this done. Ah, dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. It was a lot of work for me, not so much for you. But we got the base totally renovated, for the most part. Next video, we'll probably work on the chickens. I want to get those guys up and going so we have some new foods. Not sure what else we need, but chicken's kind of the main ingredient. And then an easy way to get feathers. We're going to be using a ton of arrows over in the Mistlands, so having the easy access to feathers is definitely going to help out with the grind for getting all that stuff up and going. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.